What's up everyone, Jedi here, and we are back for another Eternal video, but today we're bringing you the cube draft. This is the 1.1 cube, just finished doing this past Sunday. For those of you that participated, I really appreciate it. For those that you watched, really appreciate that. For those of you that do not know or are new to cube, imagine this version, because I am modifying it, since we cannot challenge each other with 45 card decks, I had to modify the format to accommodate 75 card decks. The way this one is going to work, the participants are going to draft 12 card packs instead of 4. So give them enough playables where they're able to cut down to 45 card decks and then add 30 power, give or take, based off of the amount of fixing they drafted. The other note of these curated packs, it is a format of my design using Eternal cards, and there is no rarity restriction. That's right, so you can easily open up a pack with 2 commons, 3 uncommons, 5 rares, and 3 legendaries. That's right. So there are several archetypes that are supported in this format, as well as just plain old good faction, good stuff. So let's tune in. We're going to skip the draft portion because of the fact that it takes a little bit of time the way I've done it, not having a simulator lit. But these are the games that came out or were produced by the decks created from this draft. So I hope you enjoy it. And once again, if you did enjoy it, please by all means uptick the Reddit post. That way Direwolf can see that this is something that people are interested in for the game, as well as coming in and tuning in live every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Well, actually, I should say Sunday morning for at twitch.tv/Jedi_EJ. That way you guys can tune in on the fun and maybe even participate in the next cube draft. But that's enough about me. So let's head down to the match and see how the games go, shall we? Alright, so Sarkin starts off with a time sigil, passing it back to Thalia. Thalia went ahead. Looks like he went Rakano, which was one of the things I was actually debating about going like a Combre deck, but I tried to stick to my meme. He plays a fire sigil, passing it back, nothing on turn 1. Sarkin has nothing on turn 2, sending it back to Thalia. Here's where his base deck is going to start to take off. The fact that he went low to the ground and simple nuts and bolts might prove to be his advantage depending on how big Sarkin went. So Thalia starts off with a little bit of ramp, going with the Pioneer Yeti. 3-2 Reckless, but it gains him a power. Oh, and a Rusty Grenamotive immediately comes down for Sarkin. Oh, this is going to be bad. Yep, Yeti comes in. He does give Thalia the 3rd, maybe 4th power, but he is going to bite the bullet to the Grenamotive. So, sneaky play there. Don't know if he top decked it or not. Thalia decides to come down with the tribute activated on the Iron Fist Chancellor, giving it a 2-2 Crown Watch Longsword, which means every time he activates its ability, making another unit, it will have a sword on it. Grenamotive comes into the red zone for Sarkin and with the Berserk, so it's going to get 2 additional power. Both these guys just ramping off the wheels here. And oh, Archaeologist comes down, drawing him a power, so giving him a little bit of ramp as well. Yes, correct, Papa Capricorn. We can't play 45 card deck. We can't challenge each other in 45 card decks, so we have to make 40 or 75 card decks. So, oh man, what do you do? Sorry, I missed that. Okay, Hammer of Might coming down on the Chancellor, making it a 7/7 Warcry 3. Obviously, Grenamotive has to come in, and Thalia decides not to attack, valuing the champion, and then Overwhelm coming in, Obliterate, taking out the champion, as well as hitting Thalia in the face for 3. 5th power for Thalia, trying to figure out what he wants to do, decides, you know what, I'm just going to make another 7/7. That works for me with Warcry, and yep, to no avail. Sarkin has to block this 7/7 Iron Chancellor. Grenamotive comes in as usual, as it is Reckless, and a simple easy block from the, what's it called? It's called a Soldier. Alright, so it's just a shiny sword soldier. Bulbous Humbug coming down, doesn't seem very impressive, facing 2 7/7s. I mean, Thalia still has a full grip of gas, but decides he's probably good just to make another 7/7 for free off the High Chancellor. All right. You know what, guys? Since Death and John Julio, since we have such few guys, actually you two are the only other two. If you guys want to wait Let me finish this game and then I'll spectate you guys. Scrap Tank coming down for Sarkhan. It's gonna give him a couple of chump blockers, but he really needs to find an answer for this Iron. Oh, and he just calls it in. Sarkhan's seen enough, decide the Iron Fist Chancellor has just been a beating he can't come back from, and calls it in, giving the match to Thalia T. Let's see what Darthenos or Sarkhan is doing. Ooh, super heavy hand. I don't think he can keep that, especially on the play. All right, there we go. This seems a little more serviceable. He has the 3 power to drop Tokas on the first, or on turn 3, ramping him up with the follow-up to the Insatiable Sarasaur. Question is, what will we have to follow up after that? And I did something to get rid of that. I don't remember what it was. What did I do? Alright, Rakano Outlaw comes down, but hopefully the Tokas can slow things down a little bit. Actually, the bonus text on Tokas, being that spells cannot be played on your units, may actually benefit Sarkhan a little bit better than he thinks, considering that Thalia may have pump spells. I'm not sure if it blocks weapons. I don't think it blocks weapons. Wait, let me see. Let me read it again. Enemy players can't play spells directly on their units. Does anyone know if this also blocks attachments or not? Ooh, gutsy play here. But oh, Sarkhan going all the way down to 2, twisting Tokas to get 3 maximum power out of it. That's really ballsy on his, or gutsy on his end. Of course, a Geomar coming down triggers the hero of the people. So now came in for 5. Oh, but he's able to drop a Great Kill Titan on turn, what, 4? Oh, man, but the hits keep on coming. Sadly, Thalia T goes up in the air and just goes for 12 towards Sarkhan's face. I don't know if Kiln Titan's good. Oh, my God. A Sandstorm Titan off the top to slow down the assault here from Thalia T. This is crazy. These guys are just going lightning fast at each other. Does Thalia T have an answer to this Titan? If not, I mean, Sarkhan might be able to pull this off. Wow, that top deck. Alright, thanks guys. So it's just spells. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, interesting they went with the spell lunker. Oh, he's still able to impulse. Oh, no, never mind. This is not the one. Wait, I thought this was the one that destroys, what is he playing? Oh, when you play a relic, deal damage. Nice. Taking out Geomar. And what's this thing doing? Why is it shining? At the end of your turn, play the top card of your deck. When you play a relic, deal damage to the cost of the enemy. Oh, Ruden's choice, not for double damage, but instead tutoring up for a unit. Let's see what's on the top of their deck. Oh, off the top of Sarkhan. Oh, silence effect. This is gonna take out the sand bind tide, and oh my God, Thalia T just takes it down with the aggressive. Nice tutor there. Well played from both of them, man. That was crazy. All right, guys, thank you once again for tuning in. Once again, this is Cube Drafting with Jedi from the Eternal Journey podcast. All right, let's see what we got going on here for Death. Keeping 4 power, a Void Bringer. Oh my God, this is wearing me out. I know there's a way to get rid of that. I don't. What did I do to get rid of that? There. I can rip. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got going on. All right, 5th power, Splashing Blue. Or I guess, yeah, probably Splashing Blue, not sure. But of course, having no turn 1 play, decides he'd rather. So Death could be in a bit of a pickle here if John Julio has an aggressive start, which is proven true with Dusk Raider here. Not only triggering Nightfall, giving them both an extra card, but now every card that John Julio draws will have Berserk, meaning it can attack twice. And we just saw the power of being able to attack twice in 1 turn. He goes in, no pause from Death, obviously. Gust Rider, wow. Now, 1/1's not really what you want to see with Berserk, but being able to draw 2 cards and discard 2, allowing him to filter his hand, improve the quality of his hand, sculpting it to what he wants the next couple of turns to look like, can be quite powerful. Pitching a 6-cost Heretics Cannon, wow. And of course, a Power Sigil. So, interesting play there. Strategize again, once again, sculpting his hand, making sure he gets exactly what he wants for the next couple of hands. Oh man, you hate to see that. Wisdom of Elders off the top for Death, but sadly no second primal to be able to draw extra cards, which is exactly what you want to be doing considering what John Julio just did on his turn. plays a sigil, and then simply passes, hopefully being able to use Alien's Choice. Wow! So John Julio right away uses the Berserk, getting in for an additional 1. So that kind of tells you that you might not see power coming in. Oh man, that is a good combo. So notice heal. Steel-Eyed Pistolier is a 3/3 with Renown, which means the first time it is targeted, it deals double damage this turn. And it has Berserk off of the Inspire. So of course John Julio does not want to stay for that, or I'm sorry, Death does not want to see that, and Death ripples the Pistolier, preventing like an uber explosion of power on one turn. Still, John Julio comes in for 3 and deploys a Martial Iron Throne, also Berserked. Man, comboing off the Gust Rider, drawing 2 cards, and having Dust Rider in play worked out immensely in John Julio's favor, where he has nothing but threats going on here. Finally, Death is able to draw that second Primal Sigil. He's going to play it. Presumably, instead of adding to the board, he's going to go ahead and draw more cards. I'm assuming John Julio, yep, he does go ahead and go for the Berserk, trying to get in with 13 damage, but luckily, Alien's Choice takes it out before, oh, wait, could it? Could it not? John Julio is looking at his hand, trying to figure out, and he does not have an answer. So, instead of taking 13 this turn, Death is only taking 3, which is quite manageable. Thank goodness he was able to make something happen there. John Julio has no turn 5 play and sends it back over to Death. That's quite interesting. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, he draws 2 cards and sees more power. Man, he really needs to get up to that Witching Hour. Witching Hour cost starts off at 24, and then every time you play a spell, it gets 1 cheaper, which makes it a lot more reasonable. Of note, though, it still requires 6 Shadow Influence, with Death is 2 away, still 3 away, depending 2 or 3, depending on how he wants to activate Token of Knowledge. Caiaphas comes down for John Julio. He already has Berserk, so he random rolls 3 abilities, which is Flying, Deadly, and Endurance. Really not too many that matters right now, considering the board state from Death. Really, the Berserk was probably the most beneficial one, and once again, removal coming down for Death, keeping the board to a lonely 3 power for John Julio. Of note, though, John Julio still had an aggressive enough start where Death is at 9. Tech Virus Original, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Welcome to Eternal Journey, friend. Oh, and an 8 drop off the top. Let's see, what does he do here? There's lethal on board. Yep. So Death has to sacrifice not playing the Atrocian Darkness for extra cards, and decides to just deploy his 2 units to hopefully hold out and not die this turn. He is getting closer to that Witching Hour at 17 with 8 power. Oh, Ania comes down. It's gonna freeze over and lock up. Oh, and the Permafrost, taking out both of Death's blockers. And sadly, John Julio is gonna come in for lethal here. Not only drawing 2 cards off the Crow, but also just oh, and the bottoms up for the Rubbins. Wow. Which is crazy though, because now Death knows to watch around for bottoms up. I think I would have probably kept it in my hand and keep that in hand for the next up, but man, that was crazy. Super fun game there. Really would have. All right, tuning into game 2. Death is down 0-1, but he's up on power right now. All right, you guys can begin. Okay, Veteran Strategist coming down for Death, being able to gum up the board and fix his power, so that's a good thing. John Julio playing a power off the top of his deck and simply passes. Not the most aggressive. Oh, actually, we saw this last game where he didn't have a turn 1 or 2, but then his deck just kind of exploded. No, he did. He did have the Berserk. I'm sorry. All right, Death decides to go ahead and fix his power with the Veteran, which is fine. That's exactly what you want to see from this card. So, okay. All right, Rusty Grenamotive coming down. So really the first card we've seen duplicated across 2 decks right now, which is perfectly fine. We are once again drafting duplicate drafts, so everyone is drafting off the same pool. But as you can see already, we've already had a variant of deck building, which I think is fine. Maybe we'll see more similar decks as this gets more popular, but for the meantime, all the decks are pretty random and different, and I like that. Let's see, Death taking a moment to try to figure out what to play here. He knows that John Julio could potentially be up to 6 power next turn, so he has to be careful, but decides to play an Ollie unshifted All right, which also means, mind you, he had the power to shift, so he could be also leaving up a fastball or deciding to just use Ollie as a blocker to bridge into the late game. John Julio decides to just go ahead up, does not attack with the Grenamotive, not needing the power ramp this turn, though having the Kaifus in hand. So he could have potentially casted Kaifus. Well, I guess it would have been a shot whether he would have blocked or not with Ollie. He could also Ania the Ollie next turn, so he decides to just play Navani. Death plays, ooh, this is a really good roadblock for control decks. Colony Matron, 1/5 bat that makes you a 1/1 flying bat with lifesteal at the start of your turn. So this is able to essentially stem the bleeding from a more aggressive deck, but Death, really interesting that John Julio just rattles off the attack with Navani instead of potentially, oh, he's missing his second Justice. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was like, Ania can easily shut down the Ollie and attack with both, but so obviously he is valuing the ramp aspect of Rusty Grenamotive, holding it back, but figuring that one Warcry trigger with Navani is enough to pump the rest of his deck, and eventually does need to get the Ollie off the board. Alright, sadly, of course, Colony Matron doing her work, bouncing off the Navani, so neither dies, but of note, once again, that the entire deck of John Julio, all his units and weapons, did get the 1+1/+1 from the Warcry off Navani, so it wasn't a zero value attack there from John Julio. This is interesting too at the fact that if John Julio decides to twist Raging Firemaw one time, it is able to kill the Ollie. So we're seeing a much better board state from Death this game, able to deploy his threats. He is down to 1 card in hand while John Julio still has a grip of 4. About to go up to 5, and he snaps off the Honor of the Claws, deciding he wants to find some answers before deploying his threats. There is the second Justice Sigil that he was looking for to get Ania on the board. Sadly, he does not have a way to activate her as far as triggering the Renown, but he decides to pitch the, I believe it was the Skycrag. Yes, the Skycrag Stranger, not needing a 2/2, not needing the influence for Skycrag, and wow, attacks with Navani again, and see, so even there, Death essentially did like not even a card, it was only a card for card trade, using one of the free bats off the Colony Matron to block the Navani. Interesting that Death is valuing Ollie so much despite not triggering the shift effect. Obviously, maybe he has some kind of reanimator effect in or reoccurrence in hand to be able to replay or redeploy now that he has bats as well as the strategist to sacrifice. But oh my god, double Warcry Deep Forge play off the top for John Julio. He snaps it off on the Grenamotive, immediately triggering the Berserk. So a 9/11. Of note, no Overwhelm here. Oh yeah, it does have Overwhelm off the Deep Forge plate. So wow, 9/11 Overwhelm coming in 2 times this turn. Let's see if Death has to answer this or if he just has to stomach the damage. This is 18 damage coming across the board. And boom, Death decides that he doesn't want to lose his Colony Matron and decides to take the 9 from the second attack, going down to 11. He still has 2 cards in hand. Of note, not a removal spot, at least at fast speed, but he could have something at slow speed to handle this, and sure enough he does with a Polymorph. I mean, don't get me wrong, the damage was dealt. That was a huge hit to Death, but Polymorphing the Grenamotive is always also, oh, but it still keeps the weapon. So Death calls it a match here, giving the win to John Julio, not able to stem the onslaught that was John Julio's red-green or Ixten deck. Alright guys, Jedi going up against Death here, and not liking 5 power. I already don't like 5 power, but 5 power with no units and just reactive spells doesn't work for me, so we're gonna go ahead and reset this or redraw. Alright, this is not working for me at all either, so we are gonna go down to 6. Once again, we have 1 unit, and now you guys are starting to catch on to my memeage. Don't think this is gonna play out the way I wanted to, but that's okay. Alright, our first unit is at 5. That's not looking very good, going up against what we already know to be a control deck. So we'll see how this plays out. Alright, so go ahead, play a power, search, hopefully get a little bit of gas. I mean, we can't really bottom that, right? That's kind of like the linchpin of our deck. So I'm going to leave it on top. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, I decided to draft Strangers. I wanted to go a base shell of Feln and then draft strangers, but I don't think I got a critical mass of strangers to make it relevant. I think my deck's actually pretty bad. Alright, let's see. Still nothing going on, so we'll just play here. Of note, I'm still in quite a bit of trouble. This is what I really want to get to, so maybe it was still correct to bottom that. Death drawing a bunch of cards, which is not going to look good. Might try to rework my deck a little bit, to be honest with you. I was thinking this was my strategize for a moment. Alright, so we're really hoping for this card to pay off for us. We'll see where it goes. We are still missing our fixing for this. I did put fixing in the deck and drafted it both with the 2 power strangers as well as actual fixing, but alright, thanks for getting my 2-drop way on time. Alright, Death has a ton of removal, so we're gonna go ahead and just honor the clause first. Alright, well that's absolutely great. These are 2 reactive, this are proactive, this is reactive, and if worst case we're able to get it back with this. So I'll go ahead and just drop the execute and pass here. I think we're probably going to strategize then lead into this. Death, you're supposed to mute yourself, bro. Quit tuning into my stuff, man. You already have the upper hand on me. Alright, well that's extremely scary, to be honest with you. I really don't need that to be getting any bigger. And we still have something to do. So let's go ahead and just get on the board and get that now. Once again, we have this and this, so I think we have a little bit of a cushion. I bet you did, Death. It's not like you need an advantage over me. We are in the mirror, which is kind of funny. That's unfortunate. It's crazy I haven't seen any strangers. I mean, I don't like the fact that he has freaking that much. This doesn't seem that great. I don't think we need to gain life just yet. Let's go ahead and strategize. Okay. Believe it or not, I'm actually gonna drop power. I just want to use everything else in our hand. So let's drop power. Let's attack for 1. That's right, take that. First blood is mine. The day is mine! Alright, so let's go ahead and fix our power. Deploy a strategist. Go ahead and get our time. Now we have some action going on. We are still missing a little bit from this, but I think I want to wait on this till he board wipes or something. Because honestly, this card is good by itself, just because it gives you a card every turn. Yeah, like this deck is so bad. I went strangers and I don't think I have a critical mass of strangers. That's fine. Of note, I didn't have Dark Return in the cube and I thought I did, so maybe I built it. Oh, thanks. That guy could have gone as fire and then this could have, oh deck. I think we're better off using all our power this turn. This guy can probably wait, honestly. So let's go ahead and just drop this dude. Seems like the biggest threat. Of course, dropping one thing a turn is how Death is going to get there. He's already at 7 power. He has a ton of 1-for-1 removal. So as long as he's able to kill our threats every turn and then just deploy something massive, I think we're in bad shape. Obviously, Grim Stranger's really... Ooh. Hello. Alright, well... see if we can do something with a 6/6 lifesteal, bro. Alright, so we expected that block. That's fine. He is playing Justice, so we do have to worry about Harsh Rule. I don't think we saw Grasp of Shadow, not Grasp of Shadows, the Into the Shadows. So that, the way the game works, it would still at least leave our... No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Okay. Troching Darkness is fine. We're at least drawing extra cards. And he also doesn't know about... Ooh. Oh, that's at the end of the turn. Gosh darn it. Can we capitalize? Man, now I kind of regret missing that power. It's this or these. Alright, well, he's tapped out, so this is a free... The only problem is this is only good if it's the last... Oh, we're never mind. Never mind. Non-question. Ignore me, guys. Sorry. Alright, well, here's our opening, so we're just gonna commit. Hopefully he doesn't have an answer that completely wrecks us. We'll see. If he's able to wipe our board here, we're just kind of done. Yeah, just the timing on this stranger and the strategist ended up not being great. I still think we did the right thing. That is the weakest color. We literally, I think, only have 3 cards in our deck with that color. So it's a little bit of a bummer. Pitching that power might have been a slightly bigger deal just because of this, but we also have this to use should we need it in a pinch, and it still gives us access to both this and this. If I really need to, we can activate this. Yeah, I do agree, Darthenos. I really like the animation. All right, Eviscerate, obviously taking out the bigger one. That seems fine. Still 1 for 1. We're not in a horrible state. Really wish this was turned on though. So him going 1 for 1 on Eviscerate is a good sign for us. That does mean that there's at the moment he does not have a board wipe. Granted, he's at 6 influence. We know he has. All right, yeah, that's pretty good cut. Why he decided to go with that one was a little interesting though. Oh, cost 4 less. Okay. Oh God. Frustrating. So frustrating. I kind of don't want to get greedy. Like, I feel like this into that is just greedy, right, guys? Oh, really? No kidding, Pikerbacher. Alright, I'll have to relook at it. I was kind of building in a rush. God, I wish we could play this. Alright. Trying to think if we should do this or not. I keep feeling like that's too greedy. We're fine. We don't right now. We have lethal on board. No, that's 2 short. 6. That's 1 short. Oh, but he's gonna trigger. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I agree. I just, once I have like the closers in hand, I just want to stop giving him draw steps. Like, he is still drawing 2 cards a turn, and his deck is significantly stronger than ours. Yeah, there you go. Oh, okay. It's not lethal, sadly. Oh wait, yeah, because we're taking his damage. Not, yeah. Tell you what though, oh boy has done some work. Bereaved Stranger doing some work there. Alright, maybe I'll add another power. I thought it was tough because I wasn't planning on taking power. Yeah, I mean, we get what we asked for, right? Let me just make sure there's nothing to win with at the end. We could that. That might be what we do here. I actually am going to do that because I want to make sure we have a way to seal the deal next turn. So I'm going to do it now. We have backup stuff. Oh God, why? No. Yeah, no, she's going away. That's ridiculous. That's a mistake. There's no reason. I don't know why I left her in there. I have like Behemoth that I could put in that's a single time. Because I wanted to be base Felm for card draw and removal, but it just, the cards didn't play out that way, and I almost was gonna switch to like a Combre, like just a base Combre good stuff. But I already kind of committed to the stranger thing. All right, so we have 2 ways of lethal here. Trying to think what's in our deck for this to help. Yeah, that Bandit Queen is gonna go, and I am gonna fix our fire. Okay. Okay. this could do it. This could do it. Okay. If we had fire, we could win the game. I mean, we will win the game a minute ago if we had fire. I wasn't even trying to be greedy on the 5 color. I really wasn't. Like, obviously picking this, I had to go 5 color. And like this, like I feel like that warrants going 5 color because this stuff just ends the game so much quicker. Okay. Oh my god, seriously? So if we do this, trying to think if there's something this can do to save. Really don't want to give him another step, but maybe. Is this a fast spell? It's not. We have to do it now because we could do this, but it's not lethal. My bad. Wait a minute. You guys see it? Hold on. What am I missing? Ooh, you know what? Hold on. Ah, we're 1 power short. I mean, I guess these are probably interchangeable. Yeah, I think this might... Gosh, I would have liked to drop this turn. Okay, and... Yeah, I think we're fine for right now. Alright. Oh, wait. Ooh, ooh, alright, alright. Whew. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you guys will have to explain it to me after. Oh, wait, you're... Oh. Oh, yes. No, wait a minute, but that card's gone. Hold on. Wait, were you guys talking about forcing the block and then when it's exhausted hitting it with the execute for the 2 damage? But execute was in our void. Which is funny that that card came relevant. Then, so hold on. Is that the lethal you were talking about, Lemon Juice? Man, this deck is, oh god, Cube is so much fun. Like, this is a limited deck and like there's so many lines right now that can happen. Oh, if you didn't play a flyer. Okay, gotcha. Death, did you freeze out? Okay. Well, we did lose some people. It looks like people were just around for the draft portion. That's interesting. I would think more people were excited about the gameplay than they would be about the draft, but sweet. Do appreciate you guys tuning in though. Thank you guys again so much. Maybe people just left to go watch the content creator showdown. That's what I'm gonna say what happened. Yeah. People like Cube, right? Okay, just making sure. It took me a minute. When you guys said I missed lethal, like I do that sometimes. So I was like, wait, where did I miss it? Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, that's relevant. Gosh darn it. All right. Okay. This works, but I also like this. Could get this. Or this. It's just awkward because of the removal package. Because this will lock it up. I wish we just had units in play. So I wonder if it's this. Let me see. We have 8, so 4 and... I feel like we need to get something cheaper. This would at least let us play that. This will have Aegis and can block. I feel like it's this. And then put that on it. And they're forced to get rid of that. Oh, but then we have to issue. Oh, man. This is too slow. This had Aegis, I'd feel a lot better about it. Maybe we could drop this. Maybe we drop this. Would like to drop 2 things at once. Okay. So guess let's just play this and see what we high roll. If it survives. Okay. So no fight. Oh, thank God. I saw the sword came up. I thought I hit fight. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Okay. We could do this and this. Wish there was a way to find out if they had a stop or not. Alright, let's see if this does it. Do we have a reason? Does it do it? Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo! Wow. Death versus Jedi. What deck did I need to send you? Once again, we're running into trouble. We saw that first time where it was all the power, and then, yeah, we're gonna redraw this. Not really excited about this hand, so I guess we're gonna go down to 6. Yep, this looks like a do-nothing hand, so this might be an easy one for death. I think our curve is a little higher on the 5 slot, actually, than I prefer. I don't think I drafted enough to drop strangers, but we'll find out. See what death is keeping. Not that they played any units that were really threatening, so I feel like my removal is a little too intense, but I do know now that I can keep options. Alright, that does help. I mean, it's not power, but it is a little bit of fixing. We're able to play at least this. Trying to think if I have a good way to make that explosive. I don't remember. I don't think so, though. Alright, alright. Things are looking up for our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Need to probably keep drawing that, to be honest with you. Still missing 1 influence, but once again, that influence comes later, so I can wait a little bit. Trying to debate about when to use this or not. Go figure. Okay, let's go ahead and see if they have a pause. No pause. Gonna run this out. Only problem is we are a little vulnerable to Hailstorm. He does have double primal right now, so that is an issue. Alright, that's not great. That is not great. Question is... Yeah, I'm okay making that trade. I think I'm fine either way. We're losing some synergy, but... Yeah. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait because I feel like we're hard pressed for this to play this turn. Or next turn. Like we have to draw something very specific for that to work. So I think that's fine. We don't have anything else to go on next turn. So whatever we draw, we'll at least have a play next turn. Alright, Death is trying to figure out what to do right now, so we'll see how that plays out for him. Going up to 5 power. Yep, once again, like we said, so... Really like for this to be a little more explosive, but I guess the fact that this is an option next turn means we probably should do this. Okay. Still susceptible. Ooh, that looks super cool. Exhausted. You guys see that? That's super cool animation. Alright. So we're not out of the woods yet. If this can land, I'll feel a lot better about our turn. But we didn't see a pause. So if they have removal, it's going to be slow speed. This would have been a great follow-up. But once again, I feel like we do have to apply pressure. I like doing to control decks. I like getting in about 4 damage a turn or more. Anything less than that, I feel like we're not giving them enough of a clock. So 2 is not going to be enough, and that's why I pushed this. And then once again, like if we get something off the top, this is extremely viable. So we'll see what their turn is. Oh, that's interesting. That is extremely interesting and annoying. Sure, send this, play this, and pass. That's a little awkward. Little awkward indeed. I feel like I'm just gonna get crushed when I go up against John Holio and Thalia T. I think they're just gonna wreck me. Oh yeah, Thalia, I don't remember if you had answered me or not. Did you get your name before, or is your name referencing the Thalia from Magic lore? Just out of curiosity. Decision would be a little bit. It's actually interesting them having this, because then this becomes less of an option. This one is kind of debatable considering where they're at. I mean, I think we're gonna have to just do this because we would like to buff our life total, but I think us being the aggressor, this is better for them than us. Death, did you freeze again? Okay. All right, buddy. Okay, passing the turn. wish this was a fat. Oh. Well then. Yep. Send it back. See if we die or not. We don't die. So let's do this. Oh, the Doug theme song? I know, I don't know where it came from, honestly. I haven't watched that show in years, so I have no idea why I have the Doug theme song in my head. Alright, let's see if this works, guys. I don't think it's worth sacking this, so let's just go here. Wait, hold on. This is 8. This is 6, so that's 14. So it doesn't kill them if they block here. I think they still have to. Let's just push. Yeah, okay. They have a pump? We didn't see a fast spell. Okay. Alright, so that's a good sign. So we burnt our explosive power though. So that's a little bit of a bummer. So if they have a really clean board wipe here, we're just kind of done. Yeah. That really stinks. I mean, we do have follow-ups, right? Oh. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Just the way we drew it up, guys. It's a shame we can't do both. That would have been perfect. We could stop that, but this also stops that. Trying to think. Yeah. Yeah, I seriously have no idea. We could do, oh no. So we probably need to get this though, because it lets us play this. We're still off from doing that. That's a little annoying. This would be the stronger combo, but I do think it's this and this, because this makes everything more aggressive. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. Then they go down to that. Ooh, man, why we can't get that sooner? All right, let's do this. That turns this on. We'll do this. Crush unit and each other. That doesn't seem great. We're not doing that, so we're taking that, and that's why Invoke is so good. Not to mention that the yeah. I think we're good now. I think we're good, guys. Okay. No, man, no one likes you when you act this way. Oh my god, that's killing us right now. That is literally killing us right now. How many sources of this do we have, guys? Did I just completely miscount what I have? I think we want to wait. I'm wondering if I should have done the... No, I think we were fine. Because they burnt a card and we got a card. So we actually were up one. It just stinks though, because we were going to be able to like activate and kill him. Yep, that's fine. We knew that was going to happen. That's not great. All right. God, this is so awkward. All right. Let's push. Okay. No worries, Thalia. I do appreciate you checking though. Try resetting your client, Thalia. Okay. Okay. Death might be able to come back from this. Let's see what we lost. Losing this was a little harsh. I think that was it, honestly. Man. Gosh, what a different game this would be. Oh, hey, that actually kind of works. This is not enough. I think this can win us the game. I think this is fine now. We have nothing else going on, so might as well. I came on, no streams online, refresh, now there are, but for the past half an hour, every time I load, refresh the stream, it has no video and or audio or overlay. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, music and players. That seems a little awkward. I know it hasn't happened to me to that level. I know I've had sometimes problems where like it feels like people aren't streaming, but it's never been like everybody. Yep. I think we have to. See what this fast spell is. Yeah, I like this because, I mean, knowing death, they're gonna have a haymaker, and so, yeah, that's fine. It's still just a 1-for-1. Okay. Play that. Oh my god, what a different game this would be. Like, between this and that. We are taxing their removal, but, I mean, shoot, they have removal for days. Thank Jeebus. Let's go with this. I feel like they're out of board wipe, so when I looked, yep, we're gonna get. I actually think it's this. Reason being is because we have the. All right, so they have another board wipe. All the removal. Can't say we didn't expect it. Okay. Okay. These are both lethal, so let's do this. Boom. Whew. Got there. Hey guys. Looks like Thalia T is on the play here, keeping 3 power. Ooh, and Ica. I did put her in here because I wanted to have the. Oh, Hunting Scream did not make it. That's weird. Just because I wanted the Blitz combo. So Thalia T, scouting first, thinking about Geomar. Looks like they put Geomar on top, I believe. John Holio plays a Primal Sigil and plays an Instant Cargo, going to get their 2nd power. Cool with that. Can't complain about fixing here. Yep, Thalia left Geomar on top, hoping to draw the 4th Sigil on time. Plays a turn 2 Hojin, which is right where you want to see him. No way to activate his ramp spell, but that's okay. John Julio plays a turn 2 Trailmaker, which does give Thalia the 2nd draw that leads him into power. So it looks like either Ica or Geomar will be coming down on turn. Plays the power that follows it up with the torch to take out the Dust Raider, which is exactly what you want to see, and then gets in there for 4, going up to 28, taking John Julio down to 20. John Julio with a very critical turn 3 now. John Julio trying to figure out what to do here. I mean, it's really tough when you're posing down a John Julio, a Hojin. Really trying to figure out where you want to take it out or continue to deploy threats, because if not, that Hojin will really bridge the gap, gaining life. There we go. So one good torch deserves another. Being a limited all-star, both opponents torch their 2 drops. So let's see who's going to win the battle of the 4 drops. Thalia decides to come down with Geomar, being the stronger of the 2. Ica being a berserk double damage, but only a 1/1, requiring a little more effort to make it big. John Julio plays his 4th power, presumably having good influence, not sure. And ooh, there we go. An Enforcer coming down, silencing the Geomar. Should put a decent decent cap on that kind of aggression. But the problem is that Thalia does have a couple of follow-ups in the form of, once again, Akia. But Jack the Hunted Fugitive, 7/5 quick draw, which makes it extremely difficult to block. But also every time it attacks, it gets a +1 weapon on all attacking units, including himself. And it continues to get high. Oh boy, this is going to be a really big turn here. Thalia plays the Ica, puts the helm on it, giving it the charge. Then the trigger from the Jet gives them both a +1/+1, making it so, comes in for 6, then 8, and then additional 6, calling the game. So blitz strategy working for Thalia, taking out John Julio by turn 6. That was insane. It's like, alright, let's tune in for game 2. Thalia's on the play again, which is a little unfortunate, but such is life. But not a bad hand from John Julio. He has all his colors. He has a 2-drop, a 3-drop. Well, he can't play the 3-drop, but the Crow, but he can play both the Pistolier and the Order of Inspire. Turn 1 play from Thalia, going super aggressive with the deck. No, not Ica. I got it right. I fixed myself. Let's see. John Julio decides to go ahead and just get the double Justice in play here. Playing the token for Justice, depleted power automatically, and passing it back to Thalia. Let's see, Thalia should pretty much just attack here, getting the Warcry trigger, getting him for 2, and then presumably having a 2-drop. Let's find out. Alright. As we expected, Ronin comes in, no 2-drop from Thalia. That doesn't mean they don't have a torch in waiting. Let's see. Ooh. Rilgon's Disciple coming down, which anytime you play a spell does get double damage this turn. Another component of the Blitz factor. And Fearless owning Ronin coming in, going up against a 2-3. And John Julio snaps off the block, and a strength of many for just 1 is going to 2-for-1 the Rilgon's Disciple and the Oni Ronin, but it's actually a little bit better for John Julio than Thalia T might expect. Ooh, Thalia T not having their 3rd power. So they are missing on power here, and sadly John Julio drops another double damage. Oh, and a Pistolier, both facing down each other. So does the premium one outweigh the non-premium one? We'll have to find out. John Julio decides to push the advantage, plays the Order of the Spire, immediately activating it. Interesting, if they were able to get their 2nd fire source, they would have been able to put the Scepter on the Spire and then trigger it, doubling its power with the modification. Interesting here that they decided to double block, really showing the fear of the Pistolier doing double damage. They decided to both trade off. Nothing but pump spells or kill spells coming up from Thalia. John Julio decides to play the one of the constructed staples in Highland Sharpshooter, 3/2 for 2 that comes down for Rakano. But Renown, whenever it attacks for the first time, it's been targeted by a spell. All the both combat skills or battle skills as well as the stat bonus gets sent in a Warcry to the top unit of John Julio's deck. So let's see if he fires off the bottoms up here. He decides not to, holding off on that Renown trigger, rather instead playing the Navani. Right, Navani? Yes, Navani, which did some work with him in previous matchups. Thalia still missing power drops. This, you hate to see this, but these are where these Rakano matchups. Oh, double damage coming down. Is he gonna go for the kill here? There is a pause from Thalia T, so John Julio has to be careful here. He could steal the win. He does. No fear. Throwing the bottoms up for 2, making the Renown a 7/2, sending that double damage, +7, +2, and double damage down the pipe to the top unit. Gets in there, taking Thalia T down to 4. So he has to answer 2 units, or if not, he's just dead. Navani of his own comes down. Well, alright. He's not dead yet. He is going to go down to 1 should John Julio attack for both units. And I couldn't imagine why he would not. So the Navanis are going to trade off here. Thalia is going to get in there, or Thalia is going to take 3, going down to 1. He does have outs here. He's not dead yet. Cauldron Cookbook coming down for Thalia. He draws a card, putting a firebomb in his deck, doesn't see an answer off the top, and decides to call it a day, giving game 2 to John Julio. Man, these aggressive Rakano decks are just beating on each other. Oh, I missed it. Alright, here we go. Ooh, so Thalia T decided to get the triple influence Gallia, which I am actually liking quite a bit. I actually crafted 3 of these for my constructed deck. No, I correction. I opened 1 and crafted 2. This card really doing some serious work in constructed format. So turn 2 Hojin for Thalia. Both players have their Rakano influence. Let's see what turn 3 lies for these opponents. Granted, Thalia T is going to be able to activate Hojin at least twice in a row. Ooh, Hero of the People alternate artwork coming down for John Julio. Turn 3 is probably one of the best places for it, because now every battle skill that comes down for John Julio will be automatically added to the hero. As expected, Thalia plays power, activating Hojin and gets in for 4, draining John Julio for 4 and gaining 4 himself. Oh, and a crazy mirror match here. Grenamotive versus Grenamotive. Let's see what Thalia T does. Once again, Hojin being activated. I could see him going to the red zone. Question is, where are the Inquisitor's blades going to go? Sure enough, it goes onto the Hojin, triggering another influence, and gets in for 9, switching life totals. This is really putting John Julio in a bind. It's going to be hard to come back from this, unless he has some form of life gain or heavy damage himself. Next turn, he doesn't know that either Caiaphas or Gallia is going to be coming down. Galai? Galai? It's gotta be Galai. Alright, so let's see. He decides just to go for the ramp spell here. Did not berserk the Grenamotive, so he technically does not need the second one, which he could have. Ooh, my god, what a mirror! Caiaphas coming down. What does he get? What does he get? He gets Flying Reckless and Exalted. The Reckless is a little lackluster here, as he wants to be able to block, but he does have a short window to block the Hojin and being able to plus somewhere here. And let's see. So, Charge, Overwhelming, Reckless coming down for Thalia T's Caiaphas. Let's see if, yep, John Julio snaps off the block. Gonna pass off the Exalted Weapon that's gonna give Flying and Reckless now +5/+5 to one of his other units. Let's see if it goes to the Grenamotive, and it does. This is gonna be insane. Now, let's see if he decides to fire off the Berserk. Well, it's going to attack automatically. No big deal here. Oh, Inquisitors. 10-10. Oh, wow. Granted, I mean, this is going to give him a ton of power and really put the squeeze on Thalia, but he doesn't know that he has a Gallia coming in that's going to give him a free spell off the Invoke and a 4/1 charge. So the power is going to turn this on. This is going to be a tough. Does John Julio have some kind of defense here? If not, I mean, John Julio might just be dead. So of course and a hip shot. Yep, hip shot. What a draw, taking out the hero. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Unless John Julio has a fastball, which he does not. That is game, set, match. The Thalia T taking it in 3 games, 2-1. Wow, these Rakano decks. It is insane how aggressive this, like, you could just build an insane deck in this format. That is absolutely backbreaking. Wow. Thenos after this game. Alright guys, welcome to game 1, and this is not the most exciting hand, honestly. We're missing 2 colors, actually 3 colors, but we also have this, so I'm going to rely a little heavy on that. We are getting a scout turn 1, and we're on the draw, so I'll keep this hoping that the draw, the scout, and the strategize all equal us getting to where we need to. Sweet, just the way we drew it up, guys. Now we just need that. Don't think that's gonna do work for us right now. It's a little too expensive, so we're gonna bottom it. It does combo with these guys, but once again, these guys are not coming down for a minute. Yes. Let's go ahead and activate this. Oh man, this is tough. We really need this. Don't think we need double of that, so I'm actually gonna bottom that, trying to keep our removal in hand. I think that's how we end up winning this. I honestly don't remember what his deck was. Ooh, ramp. Oh, that's right, he's ramping into Kiln Fiend, so we have to stop his ramp, and this does not. Yep, that's gonna die. Okay. Still don't have Shadow. Gosh, this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. We need Shadow quick, fast, and in a hurry. It's actually funny because considering Shadow, this is actually a base Feln deck. Oh boy. All right, we need removal right now. We need removal right now before this thing gets hectic. This is bad. Is it? It's when after attack or when it attacks. Yep. All right, so we lost our window for Death Ripple, so now it's a matter of whether we're gonna draw. I mean, either way we need Shadow, so Turn 5, turn 6 might be a little too slow. Alright, we're racing here. Let's see what their follow-up play is. Oh gosh, this is rough. This is rough. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Alright, guess we're racing. Oh, I forgot I pumped their guy. I should have done that post-combat. Gosh darn it, I punted. Alright, there goes the punt counter. Punt counter is going up. Actually, that was my first one for today, so fix in a moment. Yep, we're just dead. Alright, let's see if we top deck it or not. We do not. GG. That's all she wrote. What a bummer, too. I thought we were going to get there. I'm going to say 2 punts for some reason, because I'm sure there was one somewhere that we didn't count. So I'm going to call it 2 punts there for that one. Yeah, great game, man. Well played, Darthenos. I had removal, just couldn't find the correct influence. So challenge me when you're ready, buddy. Yeah, game 2 for sure, Darthenos. Yeah, it took me a minute to figure out where that card back was from. I was like, where is that card back from? Alright. Alright, let's try the game again. Alright guys, let's see. I'm not in love with this hand, especially missing that. It's funny because we have some fixing, but not quite. And we can't even draw extra cards, so we're gonna go ahead and redraw this. This is horrible too. I mean, we could play that, but that's it. We have this. We're nowhere near this or this. Alright, guess we're going down. Alright, we have some fixing. How am I getting all my splash colors? That's funny. Alright, let's drop this. We're gonna wait as long as possible to play this. Alright, Ramp, this is gonna be a quick game, I feel like. Alright, I guess now we might as well do it. Because we're gonna be able to fetch Stranger to fix. Do we have a, what do we need? We need a Found Stranger? Not Found, no. We need Xenon. Crap, did I pick up? Oh, hey, alright. Let's just play here. Because we could do, oh no, it doesn't stack, never mind. That's not a thing. Alright, Obelisk coming down is a bit of a rough one. Okay. Alright, well, let's get in there. We have a very small window of getting things done. Kind of feel like I need to get something stronger. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Our deck actually doesn't have a way to capitalize on that, so that's okay. I'm trying to think if I look for something this turn or not. I kind of feel like I don't just yet. Okay. Pass. We don't have enough power either. Yep, we can take 2. 2 is not dead. They are getting up there on power though. I'm trying to think of what helps us here. Like getting the flyer just gives us a 2/2 flyer and a 3/3. That doesn't seem great. We're still missing time as well. So let's just pass. Alright, now I'll probably look for the time one. Just to start getting things on the... Oh, we should have attacked. Oh, crap. Yep. Let's see if we have a silence effect for that. No. Oh, I misclicked. Oh, that sucks. That was a... Oh, well. That's probably game. C'est la vie. Oh, that rough. Yeah, no joke. Yeah, see, I was right too to go get the time one. They haven't played power, but I'm pretty sure we're just dead. I can't believe we misclicked that. Let's let them have their fun. I don't mind. That's the whole point of Cube, so Yeah, because I was going to go get time. Yeah, we're just going to die to not having time here. The Unseal's not going to do much against this deck. Where was Unseal against Death's deck? We had power open just about every turn. Why are they slow rolling us? Come on. Alright, Scout. Strategize. Sure, let's just look at 2 cards. Let's invoke. Board wipe? Mono blue board wipe? Eye of Winter or Mantisaur? Eye of Winter or Mantisaur doesn't even stop that. Sure, we'll take the Eye of Winter here. And all their guys are huge, so there we go. Good game, buddy. Yeah. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Alright, let's see. I have Shadow, I have 2 influences. We're on 2 power on the play, but we have card draw, we have something to play, we have removal. I feel like I have to keep this. It's really tough. I hate keeping 2 power hands on the play, but we have a turn 3 removal and potentially a way to draw cards, and I'm just scared of her just running us over. Alright, let's look. Hopefully power. Primal. Alright, Annihilate works. We'll leave Annihilate on top, which is the wrong answer, but I'm relying on the heart of the cards here. Let's see. Really need to see that power on top. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're not dead, guys. We have a 4/4 on turn 3. Let's see if we can get there. We have 4 colors of influence, 2 removal spells, 1 of them fast. So, alright, that's not what we wanted to see. We're gonna bash, we're gonna pass. Oh God. Thalia's feeling sorry for me. Decides to keep a card with no 3 that drops. But I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna get wrecked here now. See what their Raffle Stomp is. Geomar, alright, we're gonna go ahead and... No, oh, man, this is tough. Kind of want to use this because it's the more specific removal. But this can't kill Kaifus. Neither of them can kill Kaifus. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. And luckily this doesn't give us access to anything, so I feel fine. Let's attack. No way they block. Alright, I'm definitely scared of them having something, so we'll Death Ripple here. They're giving me a shot. Oh God. Alright. This is good. Seriously? Seriously? I'm hoping they go all in and then we could do this. That's the hope and dream. Let's see if they just go ham on it. Should have actually left it back, but yep, alright. Sweet. Okay, there's our 2-for-1. Coming down with the Annihilate. Thank God, showing a little bit of restraint helped out here. I mean, granted, it's not a big 2-for-1. Execute is okay. Oh God, come on, deck. Come on, deck. Ouch. Alright, there's our second primal. Strangers are deadly, though. I think we could just offer the trade. Okay, that's fine. Let's play a unit. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked there. I just want to keep their stuff off the board. Her deck's so scary. See? Like, just all the things. Thank you. Let's just play this one. Pass. Hopefully they don't have their torch. Obliterate's bad. That's unfortunate. It wouldn't have mattered should we have played Obelisk. Yep. I don't think we should execute that. So let's draw some cards. Okay. We might be able to get this online soon. Let's... I really don't want to kill that, but maybe we do. We can't play both, so I'm just gonna play this. Pass. They left back a blocker, so that tells me that they might not be that aggressive. Plus next turn we're gonna be at 8. I wish we had the other. Oh, that would be so great if we could have dropped that right away. What does that mean, Holly Nail? Is dank good or bad or funny? I have no idea. LO, that is so inconsistent, even more so in control. Oh, my bad, Han. I'm sorry. It's always recommended to play at least 4 merchants. Try a new control deck. You got a pretty... Oh, good. Thanks, Holly Nail. I appreciate that. Yep. We'll go ahead and take the 3 here, which is really scary against their deck. They did get their 6 power for Caiaphas. Alright, Ringon's Disciple's fine. That's not fine. They played it here. Alright, so nothing's going to be turned on. Oh, this is awkward. We do have 8 power though, so that makes these guys bigger, and we're able to execute. Man, I kind of feel like I guess we do execute. Maybe we're off. Oh, they're so close to dying though. We have to... That's 9 if we can get this on the board, but we still need 1 more power. Is that greedy? If we attack, they have to double block to kill our things, or they just block, block, block. Then we can kill this. I think we do. Okay. Oh, they go just for the chump block? Oh god, are we dead? Alright, I'm gonna execute here. Oh god, are we just dead? Double damage on the Rilgon's Disciple could just kill us. I really thought they were gonna block though. Oh, there it is! Gosh darn it. Oh man, I got like this. We get some of our colors. We have a little bit of retort, so I'm gonna keep this. It's not the most aggressive play, but they also didn't come out of the board aggressive. So play our Justice pass. Alright, let's get all our colors online. We have removal for the double damage. God, that was so bad. I still can't believe we had no reason. We were in a decent spot. I think I just got nervous about the power of their deck, and sure enough, ate it. I think we had a good shot of winning that. I need to go look and see how soon we were, or how far away we were going to be from power. If we were going to get Shadow Sigil next, I'm going to feel so awkward. Hopefully we can get 1 more power here so we can honor the claws. This is actually pretty good against their deck. Alright, well that's not what we wanted to see. And I think we just have to do this right now. Let's go and attack. I'm just afraid it's probably not the best, because we don't necessarily have removal for anything else, but I'm just terrified of everything in their deck. Yeah, see, like... So I'm definitely glad we did it there, because that plus the... We'll just play Spider to buy us time. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. That's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and honor the claws, looking for more power, because we kind of want to play our things. Okay. Okay. Well, shoot. All horrible, honestly. I want to keep our removal. Guess we'll actually just pitch. This guy, I like this because at least we can play it should we get more power, and this can get us this. This can win us the game if they play like a Geomar and suit it up. So I actually don't want to pitch any of these, so I'm just gonna pitch the Stranger here. Pass. I know, Lemon Juice, but I mean, we also don't have the power to play it. But yeah, see, there you go. Because now if they suit this up and I mean, we're 2 power away, so that might be a thing. Let's go here, because then that makes this one block. We're gonna take 6 in the air. Yep, we'll obviously trade here. Okay. Wrong power. Pretty sure we're dead here. I'm almost positive we're dead. Like, I couldn't imagine them not having a way to kill us with that. But, see. Yeah. That'll do it. Just a little shy. I mean, yeah. Really do once again, John Holio, Darthanos, Thalia T, and Death for participating in the cube this week. We have our 2. We have some colors. So sure, I'm gonna keep it. I don't think this is necessarily good enough. If we can get up to 5, that would be nice. Alright, power is not what we wanted to see. Good game, citizen. Good day, good day. Alright, hey-o. I still think them not having fire, we're gonna drop this for... Actually, I probably should have played this one first, to be honest with you. Just because I'd rather this one be attacked, or attack, than this one. So, we'll see what's up. Yeah, I see, case in point. It's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Go ahead and get this on the board. Play this. But luckily when it attacks, when one or more strangers deal that much... Okay. So really hoping to get our flyer stranger off the top. They did not do anything. I like continuing to build our primal, because that way it turns on our champion. Should we draw it? I think it's okay. I like fixing. We don't need that much fire. We're gonna pitch fire and not attack yet. This is gonna get us our time, and then we're finally online. Hojin is a bit of an issue. That's nice. Let's get all our colors going. No reason not to. Let's see if our deck is able to do what it's supposed to now. Oh, that's good, ramp. Yeah. Swinging. Swinging. I'll block that. Could technically put that on there, but meh. I really wish we could use that for this, but we're gonna use this for that. So let's just go ahead and do this now. That's awkward. They have a fast spell. Let's scout, see what we got going on. Don't believe we actually need that. So we're gonna bottom that. We have plenty of power now. Still not gonna attack. Let's see what their fast spell is. Probably a torch, taking out the Grim Stranger, which is really unfortunate. That probably means this is gonna have to go on this guy. But hopefully we'll be able to do this and that. Okay, okay, we're still fine. We're still fine. Yes, that's fine. Okay, okay. Do we risk it? Trading 7 for 6? Gosh, I'm really... They have a fast spell though, and I don't know what it is. If it's a pump spell, we just get blown out. So, kind of feel like we just attack. They're gonna take 2 and then take... So it's 9. See, they didn't use it, so I feel like it's a pump spell. I really do. I feel like what they have is a pump spell, so I'm just gonna wait till they tap out. Okay. Well, that stinks. So we missed our window and got punished for it. What a bummer. Yep. That's a bummer. I'm gonna find out what their spell was. I mean, all right, what do we got? This is not gonna work, so we'll redraw. This is also not gonna work, so we will redraw. And I guess this is gonna be a quick one. So got super greedy on the 5 color. I thought the strangers were gonna fix me enough with a little bit of fixing, but clearly not. So lesson learned. But I don't mind pushing a little bit to find out what archetypes do and do not work in the cube. Maybe I should have taken the 2-drop strangers a little more aggressively. Don't think this is really worth it right now. Pretty good chance we're just gonna lie. We literally can't play anything in our hand. So all right. It cannot attack though, but we'll play it. See if they have the torch or not. Okay, they're ramping. Seems good. Not looking good for us. Yep, we'll let them get the war cry trigger. Because there's one way we're gonna come back from the game, sure. That was bad sequencing on my part, but whatever. We're not like... I mean, we'll be in pretty good shape should we draw time, because we could just go like here. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're actually okay if it wasn't for that. But now we're starting to fall back. Yeah, we'll block. Gotta just stem the bleeding, but them having flyers, our deck not drawing the... Yep, we'll strategize. I guess we'll just put this guy on the bottom of our deck. Play this guy. They want to trade with NMR or GMR. I think that's fine. They do not, which means we're probably dead this turn. Maybe. Yeah, true story, Booma Man. You're completely right. I feel like maybe I wasn't aggressive enough with time. You're 100% correct. It's been every game that I've been missing on time. And I actually thought I was heavier on time. I gotta go back and look at it. Yeah, that's game. GG, buddy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the Cube Draft round this week. This was Cube 1.2, that's right. And remember, if you like this content, want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button down below so you get notified whenever new videos go up. And I know you like watching this. Also, by all means, if you want to participate in this Cube Draft or just want to watch it live, you can check it out at twitch.tv/Jedi_EJ every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. All right, guys, that's going to do it. So once again, hope you have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're at. And until next time, happy gaming.